Yo, good afternoon. Guys, is it crazy to say I'm kind of um WR6 FMC? What? Oh, you got 2067. Damn, bro. Holy. W. Blackbird, Poppy, David, Fictitious, John, Sandcuber. You want to be real, bro? I'm like doing okay. I did some solves earlier and I suck. But I'm forcing myself to cube because I really want this freaking iPhone. If I take a day off, it's just like it's not good. I need to do it every day, but I've already done 200 solves a day and I've made like zero progress. I feel like I'm getting worse. But it's okay. We're gonna see how the day goes. We're gonna see how the day goes, and we'll go from there. LV, yo, what's up? Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out what music I want to listen to. Whoa. Thank you, Adam Cubes, for that very eloquently put comment. Thank you. I love people like you who comment in my chat. You make me want to keep streaming every single day. Really. I truly thank you. Thank you. Just kidding, I lied. What do I want to listen? What's up, Floogie? What do I even want to listen to? What do I want to listen to, bro? Oh, I know. Oh, is this gonna whatever. Kid A Radiohead. I'm more of a amnesiac kind of guy. Although isn't the whole Amnesiac album just like what didn't make it to Kid A? Are there any blinders here? Yeah, I got some blinds back there. Look, it's gonna be a slow start today, okay? Uh, let's see. What do we got going on? Dude, my cube is too fast, but I think the cube setup might actually be like a limiting factor for me. Not trying to cope. I'm obviously not solving great, but what's up, Caleb? How similar is the AI? It's literally the exact same. It just has a ball core in it, or it has a smart cube core in it. It's like practically the exact same. Yeah, this is the hard part of the challenge now, dude. I literally just need to grind for like a good solution. I knew that 2GLO. I should have done that. Yo, what's up, Greaser? Or sorry, Greiser? My bad. I know it now. I know it. Dude, I'm getting on tilt, bro. I freaking suck. My bad. That was Elbozo behavior. Uh, yeah, yeah. They got to it. Yeah, that's all 2GLO is. I need to stop doing that one. Like I know what solves diag, and I know what's like gives diag, but I just do it if I get it from that angle, and I don't like actually think. I think my inspection's gotten bad. Damn. No one will use full one look last layer. Bro, you're in. Look, you're in my streams. I think you've heard me talk about this. I've answered this question a lot though. Maybe you haven't heard me, so whatever. But come on, buddy. Diag or good? I need to change that og. I need to change all my dots actually. My dots are pretty bad. Okay. A skip is gonna happen soon. I am on the grind, bro. I don't, dude. I want this iPhone so bad. If I grind this hard and I don't get it, I'm gonna feel so defeated. The only thing keeping me going is that like it doesn't need to be any given day. You know what I mean? I know if I like just solve consistently enough, I'll get one good one. Maybe two. I think what I'm feeling is that my second pair transition is bad. So I will try to work on that. Mm. Ah, smart. No, I already had a pseudo pair. The give up button, I think it's just like a weird translation. It just means like DNF essentially. Yo, what are we doing? Oh, wait. I know that's the one with the glass layer, but whatever. Random world class blinder, lol. Noah's the boy. Bro, I wish I could do orange. Yeah, I think my inspection is bad. Free advice? Oh no. Blasphemy. And you just like random tidbit of advice isn't gonna be as like effective as like a session or whatever. But goat. Okay. Bro, that cross plus 3 was so clean. And then I thought I got bailed out by good one the class there. Dude. You counted a 6? Hell yeah, dude. That's fire. What is that, bruh? I'm just TPS farming, bro. That's all it is. Oh, that did work. I look blindfolded? Nah. I'm getting a haircut soon, guys. Trust. I'm getting a trim at least. It is like long in the front. You counted a 9-1. That's tough. It's okay. Now the next time you count a 6, it doesn't hit as hard. I imagine you probably counted the, well, it goes either way. Either you count the 9 first, then you count the 6 on the last two, or you start with the 6s and then you like throw and count the 9 on the last. Five pairs, 5 seconds. Let's go. Bro. It looked like Batman. Which one? Robert Pattinson Batman? Because that's kind of fire. Five pairs, 6 seconds. Let's go. No, for real, bro. Why are they robbing my goat out of another MVP, dude? Bro, what do you mean? Bro, this was me at my desk. I was literally just like, I was starting to crash out, dude. I'm just. Bro pulled out the government. That's unfortunate. What is this music? It's a banger, bro. That's what it is. Stop complaining. You always in chat complaining. Bro, just give me a skip there, please. To be fair, I don't even think a skip would have done much. Bro, all y'all want is like baby no money. And like, I don't know. Have I tried VS cubing? Verse cubing or VS cubing? Because I think those both exist. If the VS cubing, you mean like the virtual cubing thing? I haven't. I tried it like in beta, and you couldn't change TPS to infinite, so I just disregarded it. But I think people like it now. Ever find yourself popping off in an official average after the first two results, read your chance at a goal of yours? I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Like, you're no longer attached to the average, and then you just send it, because it doesn't matter. Like, I feel like that's a normal reaction. I've had that a lot. I've also had the inverse, where like I start really good, and then it throws me off. But that's because like you get attached, right? Like I hear speedrunners talk about it a lot of like like they get attached to a run, especially like runs that are really long. Like you get attached and you're like, okay, this is it, like it's happening, and then you're like, and then it just throws you. You just have to stay really cerebral and like not think about it. Castle going for 40. Hey, bro. I'll let you believe that as a Spurs fan, bro. You can have that one. Let me try my V10, bro. Cause my super is feeling weird. Oh, I forgot. My V10 like is silly. It like desyncs more. Spurs about to be eligible to draft Cooper Flag. Look, for the NBA's sake, I hope y'all get Cooper Flag. I would hate for Wemby to be wasted. But this would also be the second time that the Spurs had a really good player. The player got injured, and then they got like the next generation's best player. He's still going to the Wizards? I mean, probably. No, you don't understand, bro. Chris Middleton's about to turn everything around. Bro, I used to be like a Chris Middleton glazer. RIP my boy. You're weird. Damn. Made me forget Chris Middleton even existed. So true, bro. RP my goat. Bro, come on, brother. Isaiah Thomas versus John Wall used to be peak, bro. So true. I was a big John Wall guy too. Bro, when the Wizards, when they went to the Eastern Conference Finals, they had what? John Wall, Marcin Gortat, Bradley Beal. Who else? Bro, who's their small forward? Why do I want to say it was like uh they never had Jay Crowder. Bro, I remember the Bulls when they had D Wade, Rajon Rondo, and Jimmy Butler. Like, what was that, bro? Oh, Ariza. Oh yeah, they had Otto Porter Jr. Oh, that was my goat, bro. I was a big Otto Porter. I rocked Otto Porter Jr. That's Will Chamberlain's son, bro. Y'all don't know. Okay, I've established it's not a cube issue. It's a cuber issue. Uh, Or yeah, Beal and Wall. That was peak. I'm good in Washington. I mean, Beal was like the highest paid player in the NBA at that time, no? Because he had the Supermax. Where audio? What do you mean, bro? There's audio. Maybe you got it muted. Bro, I'm gonna ban you. You actually every stream, bro. You always say some stupid ish. Beal and Mello, yo. Don't hate on my boy Mello. Oh shoot. Stupid brain. Uh I mean, I get to be honest, I don't think it matters. Like the point still stands, I think. Like if it's LaMelo Ball does way more than Bradley Beal does. And if you're saying Carmelo Anthony does way more than Bradley Beal does. Yeah, I take LaMelo. Well, they're both black holes on offense, except LaMelo can actually play make. It's like I don't think it's a question. I mean, shout out Carmelo Anthony, one of the highest scorers of all time, but meh. That's the GOAT though. Olympic Melo. Bro, LaMelo literally won a national championship, no? And if you're talking about not winning, bro, LaMelo Ball better not be your GOAT. Come on now. Questionable music taste. Bro. What music do you listen to? Bro, my stream PMO, bro. Y'all can't just keep your opinions to yourself, bro. You don't like the music? Mute. I don't care, bro. Normal rap. Okay, buddy. So what? You're a Drake fan? Sorry, you like Kendrick Lamar? My bad. I didn't mean to. I didn't know who I was dealing with. Ovection 895. Bro, who is that? What, you got a problem with them? Yes, bro. Not really. But like I just I don't just because that's not my thing doesn't and this isn't your thing doesn't mean you gotta like come in here and say something to me. You can say, oh, interesting. You know, maybe if you wanted to keep it to yourself and be like, oh, this isn't what I would listen to, but I'm glad this guy knows what he likes. You know what I mean? Like, that would be cool. Like, what if I start playing Katy Perry? Are you gonna be happy, bro? Like, I don't know what you want from me. Like, you want NBA YoungBoy? Like, it just what do you want, bro? Like you're silly. Snuffles? No, that wasn't me. Look, bro, I'm my bad, man. I'm not trying to start nothing. Trash talk advocates. See, that's where you're wrong, because I don't advocate for trash talk. I was just simply having a discussion. Thanks for putting you on Snow Strippers. I got you, G. Hey, didn't sound like it. Yo, my bad, bro. I'm going through my own things at home. I'm just trying to get this iPhone, bro. I'm just trying to listen to some music. Every time I stream, people in here just acting a fool, hating on my music. Some of them like my music though. Those are the real ones. Bro, give me a skip, bro. It's all good. I let that pass. That's not that doesn't take any of my energy. All my energy is on getting a sub 3.777. Ideally, I'd like a low 3. But oh my goodness. No, Buffon hasn't started this month. Yeah, I know. I need to turn slow, but like, I think my brain's just dead. I've been out of session for a while. I think I'm just like not thinking. Bro, Yiheng isn't gonna do it. Come on. Positive manifestation. He doesn't need this. This isn't. No. No, Buffon isn't the one that got sub 5. It was Yufeng. Well, Zhao Kun. Zhao Kun is the one I was talking about recently. Oh my god. My cat's going crazy. Cube too fast. Cube too fast. Actually, I'm put some gravitas. Bro, I think y'all don't understand. Yiheng, it like solves good in comp. Like just because he got 35% whatever, which is like skewed because it's a smaller sample size, but sure, yeah. Um, like just because he did that in a comp doesn't mean he does that at home. I mean, like he's very good. Like trust. But I don't think people understand that like he just solves at his peak a lot. Like I don't know. But yeah, he would definitely need way less solves than I've done to get best of the year. I mean, Bofon needed less than this to get best of the year. I think it was like half. I think he did like 1K that month that he got it. And I'm already at, what, 27? Yeah. Am I coping? What do you mean? How am I coping? I said he's good, dude. What? Like, are you silly? It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, I think people have a warped perception of what he has at home because they expect so much better than what he does in comp. They just don't understand that like what he does in comp is already like at his upper threshold of what is like achievable for him. Like I'm just that's what I'm saying. I'm saying there's a perception difference than like anything. Like they see in comp results and they're like, oh, well, he has to do better than that at home, and like he does, but not to the same degree that like a lot of people in the West are. How would I rate his performance? I don't think he solved that good in front of me for a while. Whenever I left, I heard he got that like sub 4 AO12. But again, that's like good for him. And what they don't tell you is that he was like filtering scrambles before that. Like, so it's the whole AO12 was non-filtered scrams, but like the first solve, like the solve that he rolled out to get the sub 4 AO12 was a filtered solve. You know what I mean? So like Yiheng's good. I've never said he hasn't. I never said he wasn't, but like, you know, there's people just have a warped perception of like how good he is. And he's very, very good. But they just think he's like an extra tier above that. I should mod Luke. He's not in chat enough. I mod Stu, but I don't know if he actually does anything. I think he just like he's just in chat and he just like tells me he's gonna cook me in basketball. Oh, she. Yeah, he's a 3 AO12. Okay. Like relative to most people, right? Like I think a good AO5 for people in comp is sub their PB AO12. Like when Timon got WR average 3x3, like 4, 8, whatever, it was sub his PB AO12 at the time. Okay. I think same with Max when he got it. So like for me, that's like the and that's like a person who's very, very good, right? Like for me, that's kind of the upper bound of what I think is like normal, as if you get like of what is like realistic is like the best thing you can do is like sub PB AO12. If I got sub PB AO12 in comp, that would be a sub 5 average in comp. That's why I don't expect a sub 5 average in comp. I mean, to be fair, like yeah, that's why like it's feasible, but like relative to the other high performance results that have gotten there, if you see what I'm saying by that. I think Mega is different. It's different for events that you don't practice as much, right? Because then, well, I don't know. I think you practice Mega a bit, but it, like, yeah, if you practice an event less, and like the odds that you get closer to that make sense because you don't practice as much. So like, that means there's more room for you to do well. Maybe like you're actually better than what your PBs are, but because you haven't done enough solves, it hasn't like gone down. And I think also like in comp doing longer events, there's a lot more of like you get closer to PBs because you're like maybe more focused than you would be at home doing a longer event or whatever. I think with that there's more factors, but specifically talking on like 3x3. I don't think it was his PB AO5. I think it was like definitely sub his PB AO12, maybe like almost PB AO5. Yeah. But that's what I'm getting at. It's like, please, no! Bro, full step? Come on, bro. Just give me a skip on that one. Yeah, exactly. And that makes sense. Like, your closest results officially to at home or overall PB is, like, ones you don't practice. Yeah, because your overall PBs aren't as, like, they aren't as fleshed out, right? Well, I think Timothy is just, like, the competitor. Like, kids are more likely to get, like, overall PBs in their event in comp because they're just, like, they're just good at competing. I don't know. That's like a phenomenon I've noticed. Bro, what's this AO5? Meh. Like 5-0. You also saw Theodore got a 517 average. Isn't that kind of crazy? Was that on anyone's bingo card? I think it was on people's bingo card, but like I was kind of doomer on some Theodore improving that quick. But I guess he's also the computer child moment. Yeah, he had 5-6 already. But like difference between 5-6 and 5-1 is huge. Like I don't know what rank I am. I think 18. If only we could count PSL averages tier. Apparently I do have 8-year-old chatters. I mean, Even if you're not 8, you act 8 in spirit if you're a Dylan Miller chatter for some reason. Shoot. Adult can't confirm. Bro said for scientific purposes. Bro that's crazy. Please give me a skip. Please. Please give this man a skip. That was cosmic. I threw. Just get better and you won't need to skip. Wow. Thank you, the calculated creative cute coder. Thank you. I really needed that encouragement. Thank you. Actually, I feel so much better. I didn't consider that. If I was just better, I wouldn't need a skip. Wow. Astute observation, sir. Really, really. I'm gonna lose my marbles. Just get better is good advice, sure. But like, is it... It'd be different if he was like, hey, on that solve after, like, you had a big pause after cross +1, you know? Maybe if you clean those up, you can get faster F12s, and then you don't need to rely on skips to get the better average, you know? I'm gonna lose my freaking marbles. It's not productive advice. That's what I'm getting at. It's like, it's different if the solve is just bad and like I don't get close, but when it's like, when the solve is like right there, and if I just got a skip somewhere, it would do it. It's just like, bruh. Talking trash on my 7.3 pause. What's your pause rate, Mr. Gislaine? Come on, buddy. Wait, was that a skip? Oh, good. Okay, bro. Yeah. I'm just saying, you know, like you wanna talk, I can talk. Like you're just always in chat, being like that. He came in like he was the main character. You know what's crazy, bro? This is my stream. There's kind of, in a world like I kind of am the main character right now of this stream. You're watching me. Half the parlay hit, bro. Chill. That's not even self glaze. That's just the circumstances that we're in. This kid, bro. Sir, aren't you 14? Like, oh, brother. You're 15. Oh, my bad. Yo, that was wild on my part. That I should have known. GG's. No tolerance policy anymore, bro. Hey, I look. It had to happen, bro. My mod's not doing anything. Yeah, let's see if Fade not dying yet. It's kind of insane. That was bad. Bro, what are we doing? Pay him? Bro, you knew what it was when you signed up to be mod, bro. You used to work for free. Now it's all this, oh, pay me, pay me. Pay me for my likeness in your videos, buddy. Give me a skip! Bro, god damn! Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my marbles, dude. Holy, bruh. Like, bro, you're telling me I'm getting full step 4-1, 14 TPS, and you can't give Buddy a skip? Like, what is that? Pay him, bro. Yes, Stu. Pay me for the name, image, and likeness from the odds of this happening are 1 in 6 billion. Then we can talk. That's your payment, actually. In a way, that was a skip. I'll send you my Venmo. You will be hearing from my lawyer, Mr. Stotts. Stotts versus Miller are gonna be taught in history books, bro. DMs? That's what you made me check DMs for, Michael? To ask me if I was gonna crash out, bro? Nah, I score, dude. Stu, I don't think you under. I could put you in the post, bro. Like I could. I got some mass on you. Hey, yo, what did he say? I love this game, bro. This game is so fun. I really appreciate it. Like it's wow, great game. I got a game plan, bro. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's how I know you don't know game. Who is this guy, bro? Bad planning. Please, bro, give me one. Give me one. God damn. My bad, chat. It's not good enough, bro. I'm gonna lose my marbles. No! That would have been overall PBA 05. Counting 404649, but the cube stopped, but it didn't stop because I didn't finish the turn. What's that? 404649. That's what, like. I don't know, that's a good AO5 though. Four one five. That'd be overall PBA 05. That was sloppy. I Diag is good. His pod's like the worst of the cross cases. Bro, I remember before All Stars, I was talking about how I hate Diag Pie, and I was like, Pie isn't bad, you know, but if I get like Diag Pie into like bad Imperm or something, I'm gonna crash out. And then I got Diag Pie into bad Imperm like round one of All Stars, and I was like, oh, well, okay. I would love to think that I get a LL skip. Ain't no way, bro. I did cancel into bad Imperm and PSL. I don't. I don't know. I'm just bad. I love this game, dude. This game's so fun. No, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got. I'm glad you got an OLL skip, bro. That's good. I hope you got a good solve too. Hope you work your PB. Great game, dude. Great game. I don't think MU algs are bad. Like I think MU is optimal, but it's like I guess more prone to lockup. I guess, but I think that's just skill issue. I mean, yeah, I use both, and I use them from all angles. Like I use MU from both angles, and I use RU from both angles. So like, yeah, what's this AO5? Oh, thought I had the counting for one still, or for two. I've been trying to get Tim on the stream, bro. Like he's open to it, but there's just stuff that like would need to be figured out first. Are you so much more consistent? I don't know. I think it's more consistent to switch between RU and MU. But like when I was talking to Tim on, that's just like a philosophical difference that we had. Because like I use a lot of alt algs, and he uses just like he's of the opinion that just do one, get good at it. But I think like different algs carry like can limit the weaknesses of certain cases if you only use one alg. Like I think he like for me, most of the cases I do RU or MU, I know when I'm gonna do RU or MU leading into it. So like I just get my grip ready beforehand. No, Timon won't go any lower than 4. Everyone gets so doomer so quick. They're just like, oh, he fell 1, he's gonna go all the way. It's like, nah. Yeah, that's like that's the benefit, right? But what I was saying is that I don't ever consciously make that decision. Like I just kind of get an instinct for what I'm gonna do. Like I never stop and then like don't do an alg and then think what to do. The idea is that like if you use both interchangeably enough, then like you kind of just develop your own tendency for when to use each. Like it's not always gonna be the best, but like some people their like tendencies might be bad, but I don't know. But that doesn't get rid of the fact that like if you only do one alg, you're gonna end up with cases where you have to do like U2 like pre and post AU or like you have a weird regrip going into the alg or something. I mean, like if I'm coaching someone to be like I don't know, sub 10 or whatever, like they don't need alt algs, but like I think down the road it's useful. I think the RUD one is best for Diag Pi, but like I really don't think your COLL choice makes a big difference. I mean, of course, don't do like the bad one, but like I think they're all comparable. Like that RUF one and the RUD one are like pretty much the same. No, I don't collect puzzles. I'm a speed cuber. But like, if the special edition's the best, I'll get it. Or if it's like a special quote unquote edition, but it's just like another version, then I'll do that. My favorite hip hop slash rap artists. I like Rap Pereira. He used to go by Milo. And then of course I like MF Doom. And then all the other aliases. Um, I like the Koreatown Oddity. He hasn't dropped anything in a while, but like Lil Dominique's Nosebleed's like a banger. That whole album. Oh, cool. Yeah, Full Step 3.9, dude. Hell yeah. I definitely didn't want to skip there. MU Uprim, by the way. Where NF in my top 10? Bro, I do not listen to NF. Kyle Santucci's a big NF fan, though. I kind of threw that one. I don't listen to Kendrick. Not to be contrarian, I just never really listened to him. And again, not to be contrarian, but I never listened to a lot of like mainstream rap. I mean, I did when I was younger. I listened to like Kodak Black, Made in Tokyo. Uh, who else? Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper's good. Childish Gambino. I still listen to a little bit of Childish Gambino. Not actually, that's a lie. I don't listen to Childish Gambino, but I respect him. I'm not even trying to be like that, bro. I'm trying to give you a legitimate answer. I just liked acid rap. I used to listen to acid rap all the time. Dude, I really like Chance the Rapper's brother. Wrong TV. Taylor Bennett. Um, really good. I mean, I don't know if it's not that, and like you still count like I don't know other rap stuff. I like Six Dogs. Rest in peace. Um, I mean, Lil Peep is my most streamed artist of all time on Spotify, but that's like kind of skewed. Um, yeah, not to be what contrarian, like not just to be like, oh, I'm different. I just not like contrarian just means like you're intentionally going against what like anything is in context. I do hedge and verse sexy. Well, I do both, but it depends on the corners. Not to be contrarian, but I don't use mainstream Alex. It's a good one. There's actually people like that though. Bro, I can't believe I didn't get a single solve today. It's just a numbers game. That's all it is. It'll hit. Yeah, I still have a chance, bro. What? The contest doesn't end this month for 23 days, 16 hours, and 38 minutes. We're in the early stages, bro. I've made good pace. I have 23 days to get my PLL skips. I'm feeling fine. I have been on for like 2 hours though. And I will probably call it there. Well, my cube is scrambled. So I'll finish this one and then I'll probably call it. Let's see. I'm a dip chat. Appreciate y'all being on. I'll maybe stream more stuff. Not today, but later.